they're talking about it would just be you getting better at handling the frustration and not being good enough yet. Good enough's good enough, man. I think the only person you should be good enough for is yourself. Okay, first and foremost, if you're playing music, you should be playing it for yourself. It should be something that means something to you. Yeah, hopefully that will resonate with other people, and great, awesome. But more than anything, I think the true heart of what music is, it means something to you. So being good enough is being good enough for yourself or not. There's the expectations that you set on yourself when you play and what you would like to play like. And then I think there's also that stage where you realize that, okay, this is what I can play. And that's what you work with. And you make the best of it. It doesn't mean you don't try to push beyond your limits, because that's where the struggle comes in and where you get better at. Okay. Uh, their second idea here was the gear won't save you. Buying that new pedal won't fix sloppy scale. Sometimes you can tie into your amp clone videos. Okay. So, this idea is true. I mean, it will cover up sloppy playing to a point, but with an electric guitar, man, so much of what you do is being heard through the amp, especially if you're cranking it up. You know what I'm saying? The pickups are just sensitive. So if you're buying pedals to fix and hoping it's going to make you sound better, no. The pedals are meant to bring out creativity and giving you a new sound to play with. I mean, in some cases, it can cover up boring or simple playing. Like, you can make more simple things sound more complex with the right pedals. Uh, there's plenty of examples like that out there in the rock world and the pop world and things like that. So, but moving on from that, their number 3 is 15 minutes basically versus 5 hours. Consistency beats marathon sessions every time. This one I'm kind of torn on too, honestly. I agree in the point that if you're picking up your guitar 15 minutes a day versus 5 hours once a week, yeah, 15 minutes a day is better. But if you're picking up your guitar several times a week for an hour or two at a time, I think you're probably going to get a little bit more from that than you do out of the 15 minutes. But again, maybe it's just what you do, what you work on. Because every time I pick up my guitar to play it, it is something different. I've been running the spider exercise, or a form of the spider exercise, to get my fingers back to where I want them to. Like, they're, you know what I mean? Like, I can't use my pinky as accurately as I used to. And not that it was super accurate when I was playing more, but I just think it would improve my playing if I could get the dexterity and the accuracy with my fingers down a little better. Uh, let's see. This one, yeah. Number 4 is comparing yourself is a trap. Alright. Comparing yourself to other guitarists is not the way to go, man. Uh, it zaps your motivation and your will to play. Uh, Maybe not necessarily so much the musicians you're trying to play like, the legends, whoever you listen to, may it be modern rock, pop, whatever, and they're playing an instrument, because they're kind of at the top of their game. But when you meet other musicians out and about, or in your life, or even on YouTube for that matter, man, don't compare yourself to these guys. You know, uh, as they say, they can record and record and record until they get the perfect take. with me, I'm not usually doing that. To be honest, yeah, I practice the track before I decide to record, but that's because I'm not a great guitarist. It takes me a little while to figure out what I'm going to do. I mean, just look at the videos. The first time I tried, it was basic. I thought it sounded good the first time I recorded it. And I played around with it some more, and I was like, okay, I got better at it. I made a second take, and so forth. And as I kept playing and playing, I got better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sharing with y'all the whole process, you know what I'm saying? From pretty much the early stages of me doing it all the way to now. And a lot of these YouTube guitarists are just taking their best takes and, you know, showing it to you. They're not showing the how they got there, or, you know, the playing with the riff and getting to a point that you're trying to do something and you just can't make it work. Like, you just keep just but yeah, man, you can admire guitars. If you're gonna look at them, don't be envious of them or comparing yourself to them, what they can do and you can't do, man. You just watch and see what you can learn and ask questions about things that maybe you don't understand. It would be my best advice in it. You know what I'm saying? But their last one is, it's supposed to sound bad. If you practice sounds good, you aren't actually practicing. This I can agree with, because if you're playing something and it sounds good, you've obviously been practicing that enough to get it to the point where it's sounding good, right? If you're playing something and it's still sounding bad, you haven't practiced enough. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of simple, so it makes sense. If you sound good while you're practicing, you're not really practicing. You're playing shit that you're already good at playing, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should be working on the things that you know you're not good at. If you see, I think I did a bit with Newbie Noodles not too long ago that showed me noodling around, messing with stuff. It's ugly. It's nothing like what any of my other videos are, because they're my weak spots, man. Like, I'm trying to gallop and put riffs in it and things like that, and I'm learning. I'm trying to figure it out. I have moments where I can do it. I have moments where I can't. Still kind of ugly. All right. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe.